Right, back again.
Yeah.
What are we on again today now?
Sorry?
I don't know. Right, we're back again.
We are indeed.
Hello.
Good evening.
What are we doing today then?
Well, this is part 2, if you like, of the cam belt / rocker cover ensemble.
Yep.
So we're now going to replace the rocker cover on the 1.8K series in this Freelander. Obviously, you've just seen we've replaced the cam belt. And yeah, we're now going to crack on and get the cam cover off and stick a new gasket on it because it's weeping a little bit of oil down the front of the engine.
Here's one we repaired earlier.
Repaired?
Prepared.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Roll the titles.
Well, you'll find out it's leaking in the balls. In the
It's not too bad, though.
plug bit.
Yeah.
Balls. New doodads there.
Oh, right. Briggs and Stratton?
Yeah.
Really?
Where
are they
they're
from?
for lawnmowers, isn't they?
Yeah. Where did you get them from?
What did I get? Amazon.
Lawnmower shop.
Wow.
They're
Okay.
not the right ones. They're not the right ones.
Well, we'll
but-
check them against
Yeah,
the other
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
And
yeah.
jeez, I'd never seen Briggs and Stratton plugs inside a car engine before.
Yeah.
Will it make? Does it come with a pull start?
Not yet.
Not even a quad bike's got a pull start.
Has it?
No, it hasn't.
Oh.
It's electric.
Ah.
We put a new starter on it. Oh, wasted spark. He just had a new coil or something. They're bloody BMW plugs. Isn't they?
Well, yeah. The 2 litre diesel they put in these is a 320, basically a
320D.
2 litre diesel for a 3 series.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when Land Rover was owned by Beamer, wasn't it? Was Land Rover owned by Beamer?
I don't know, but they use the same engine.
Yeah. Yeah, because they had the 3 litre diesel in a Range Rover, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, straight 6.
Yeah.
In a, was it L322?
That's it, yeah.
I've got some idea.
Haven't we all?
Mm.
It's alright though, because when you haven't got any idea, you've got all the gear, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think there'd be. Oh, there might be.
What?
I was thinking about the oil going down, but it looks like they're covered by the coils anyway. The
Yeah,
leads.
yeah. But then if it's got past them,
I haven't done that one, and that one.
it's a random selection.
And that one.
Right.
That one because it was a bit tight. There you go. The rest were fine.
gasket there.
Yeah. Looks good to me.
There's no sludgy condensation on there, so that's good.
No milkiness, as they say.
Wow, them cans look amazing. Jeez.
What have we got in there then, Lee?
What have we got in there?
Yeah,
Load of oil.
load of oil.
Some head bolts.
Head bolts.
Some exceptionally long head bolts.
Head bolts.
Oh, we've got
Cams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Double
Jesus.
overhead camshaft. This side controlling the inlet valves, this side controlling the exhaust valves. And obviously we've just replaced the cam belt in the previous video, which I'm sure you've already seen. If not, go back, check it out. And obviously that belt is what drives these camshafts, which in turn pushes the valves down.
Buckets.
Pardon?
Buckets. Pushes the buckets.
Yes. Yeah. And then they push on the valves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buckets. I don't know what you find so funny. It's buckets. Such a child you are.
Innocent term, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
And I'd imagine on top of them buckets, there are shims as well.
On
So,
top of the what buckets?
Buckets, yeah.
Yeah.
On top of the buckets, there's shims there.
Is that them silver things?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. They're the buckets. Charlie buckets. Yeah. They're nice and free moving. Nothing wrong with them. Do you know what? I bet they're well easy to change them shims.
I can't believe how good the old cam looks.
Yeah, there's no roundness on the end of the
No.
cam lobes. No pitting on the actual, well, there is now. No pitting on the actual cam lobes themselves. Yeah, it all looks in relatively good condition. But then with the history of this engine, it's hardly surprising. Because it's had some extensive work in the past.
Fly me eye.
Nothing worse than flying your eye.
I know. Damn flies.
Right, should get some blue rock.
I mean, someone may be able to comment and tell us if they've ever put
Briggs and
Stratton spark plugs
in their
in
Land
their
Rover
K-Series
Yeah.
Land Rover. Maybe what's meant to happen is you're meant to put these in, and then all of a sudden some blades come out the bottom. And a pull
Yeah,
start,
like chitty chitty bang bang.
and a pull start
Yeah,
comes
it
out the
turns into
side.
a lawnmower.
Right.
And it goes, "Ning."
And all of a sudden, you've got a ride-on lawnmower with 4 seats.
Yeah. I mean, you'd probably make a lot of money out of that. You'd cut some grass well quick.
Yeah, and you could like.
We would need to put the prop shaft back
If
on
an
it
old
again.
deer's got a
Yeah.
massive garden, you
Yeah.
can give her a
Yeah.
lift from one end to the other, couldn't you?
Yeah, and cut her grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Got the cam cover refitted now. New gasket carefully placed underneath. It's important not to fold the gasket over or crimp any parts of it, because obviously that could damage the sealing effect of the gasket itself. So yeah, in the case of just starting the bolts now, just get them started, wind them in, making sure the threads aren't crossed. Someone has replaced this bolt in the past, so it's a lovely little 10mm in there now rather than the 8mm that it should be. Or it might be that's what it's like for the standard. If you've ever worked on a Rover K Series 1.8 before, maybe you can let us know in the comments.
Be a bit weird to have them one singular different one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's very unusual, but like I say,
Different
you never
colour.
know. Yeah, exactly. It's a different colour.
As long as it works.
Yeah. If it works, it ain't stupid.
Another one is, it's not a stupid question if you don't know the answer.
Exactly. So you'll notice I'm using all the original bolts. No new ones here. You could splash out and put some new bolts in if you wanted to, but they're tightened to a relatively low torque, so I'm sure it's not going to make that much of a difference. And if I am unfortunate enough that one of them snaps, then that's on me, and I should drill it out and re-thread it.
We're not doing that for fun, though.
No.
Just mad.
No, we're not in the habit of drilling out bolts and re-threading them.
Fred got me.
Yeah. Good old Fred.
Mm.
Threading his pipe. I'd imagine there is a tightening sequence for these bolts. It probably goes into like a diagonal effect or a spiral. So I'm just going to use the good old spiral technique.
What is that? Sorry. They wouldn't have seen it on the camera, but it would have hurt your eyes.
It would have definitely hurt your eyes.
It's very bright.
That was a Vauxhall Zafira that had been very distastefully modified.
I mean, you might like it.
You might like it.
I doubt it.
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
No.
No, me neither.
It damaged my retinas. So, top tip, if you want to do up small head bolts, use a small ratchet. Because if you don't have a torque wrench and you don't know the torque figures, you're less likely to snap a bolt with a small ratchet than you are with a big one. Because you can put less torque through that with your hands than you can with a longer ratchet, say a 3/8 or a 1/2 inch. So if you're mechanically experienced and you've got experience in tightening things up and knowing when to stop and not snap bolts, then go ahead, do what you want. But in the meantime, if you're not confident with how tight to do a bolt, use a smaller ratchet. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad someone agrees.
Unless you want a whole world of pain, then use a big breaker bar.
Yeah. It's pointless using a massive breaker bar to do up a tiny bolt. You wouldn't use your samurai sword to skin a cat, would you? Is that saying?
I don't think that.
No?
No.
Okay, sorry.
I see what you mean.
You see where I'm going with
yeah.
that? Right, okay. But you don't think that was appropriate?
Because you could use a samurai sword to skin a cat.
Yeah, well, you could use 1/2 inch ratchet to do it.
Yeah, but it's not delicate, is it? You just skin a cat. Oh. You wouldn't use a samurai sword,
right,
to trim your beard.
No, you wouldn't. You're right. Unless that's all you had.
I don't think I'd let my beard stay where it was, mate. Like the throat cut razors, you wouldn't use a samurai sword instead of those, would you?
No.
I haven't used one of them either.
Oh no, I trust someone else using it on me though.
Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't trust yourself, but you let someone else do it. Just go down to barber's, bloke you never fucking met. You hit your throat with a bloody razor blade. Yeah, cheers,
Cheers,
pal.
pal.
Jeez. Bloody Sweeney Todd.
I mean, let us know if you use a samurai sword to trim your beard, then we want to see a video of that.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't put that on YouTube, you should, because that'll go viral.
We're not giving anyone ideas, though. Please don't do it if you're not trained.
No, yeah, don't try this at home.
Yeah. Unless you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
With a samurai sword.
You guarantee we'll see that on Britain's Got Talent next year now. Someone's will be trimming their beard.
But don't forget, you know, we gave the idea.
I don't think you can get royalties on trimming your beard with a samurai sword, mate.
Just so I've heard it on All the Gear, some idea.
Heard it here first.
Mm.
We do not condone that kind of behaviour.
In this establishment, please.
Exactly. What's that from?
Whoa.
It's the streets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just double and triple checking, make sure all the bolts are tight. Obviously, this came here to us with an oil leak. I don't want it to go away with an oil leak or to gain an oil leak. So I'll make sure all the bolts are tight. That way, hopefully the new gasket will do its job and it won't blow. There we are. So there we have it. That's how you replace a cam cover gasket on a 1.8K series. So if you have got an oil leak weeping from your rocker cover, and you'd like to replace your cam cover gasket, hopefully that video helps. So yeah, apart from that, all there's left to say is thanks again for watching another video on All the Gear, Some Idea.
Yeah, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, push the bell icon.
Yeah.
And
until next time,
yeah,
tatty bumbles.
see you later.